More students coming in, back from town. Now, I don't imagine they went to town at this point to eat, though the staff are. We don't have staff rooms here, so they have to go to the town to eat. And so when they do that, people don't get taught, which is a bit of a shame. This is the assassination chamber, because, you know, safety is our #1 concern in this school. But we can get an arcane card, so let's go ahead and see what we've got. Blue Dragon. The Blue Dragon wanders around the school. Any active student it crosses paths with will learn alchemy more effectively for a few minutes. Blue dragons have a strong sense of smell and a powerful survival instinct. They can sense whether or not potions are about to explode. If the blue dragon panics, then so should you. Scale. All potion cards become 40% more effective. Can turn a powerful potion into an incredible explosion. And the library. Up to 2 students can work at the library to improve their best magic. All your students want to do when they have some free time is go study at the library. No, really, they do. Right. Well, we actually do want to pop that down. Up, down, left, right. This is a 2-tall tower, but this tower is going to go right over here since it can train any skill. Well, the best one, specifically. At level 1 you can get comic books, which can reduce the bibliophobia negative trait. But the fact that that's got a nice big efficiency bump is always very nice. Right, some more students. Worker, passionate, coward, antisocial. Chaotic evil. Again, we don't have any other houses to put them in, so they're all going in here. We don't have a finisher house yet, and we don't even know what the other quests are yet either. So everyone's going to be wearing the same uniform for now. Passionate worker, smart, bit slow, athletic worker, aggressive, that's fine. There we are, and the orcs. We orcs don't need much, and what we need, we can take from those weak humans on the other end, blah, 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 blah. Always happy to give tribute, truly. Sorry, but we don't. You're free to come. We will pay the blood price. Our alchemists can craft what you need. Oh man, if I hadn't just bought that card, we could have gotten a cool 35 reputation with the orcs. Damn it. That was unfortunate. Oh well, gonna lose 100 gold. Again, it's worth it to build up the reputation as quickly as we can, but that did suck a little bit. So, orc camp, we're up to 22.5. We're almost at the point where we can just earn more natural mana. And almost all of my teachers have buggered off. Now's the chance. When the teachers are... Oh, well, 1 teacher is here. No, 2 teachers are here. Now's your chance. Look, they've only got 2 sets of eyes between them. Oh, no, the other teachers are coming. Quick. Shenanigans. As quickly as you can. Stuff them into your pockets. Man, the house cup is going to be wild this year. God damn it, Leapin. Hey, Manaway, how you doing, mate? Always wonderful to see you in chat. Undeclared house will finally win it this year, for sure. Yeah. There we go. Unbreakable, allergic to crustaceans. They're going to be here for 4 years. Orphan, passionate, heavy sleeper. Gourmet, worker, hypochondriac, demoralized. Let's have a look at you then. What have you got? Winter solstice celebration. Tomorrow is the winter solstice. Is the school celebrating in any way? No, that doesn't work with our budget. And I could just get a load of money. We will hold a small ceremony of the light. We don't have enough mana for that. Has at least 1 righteous cloister, or has at least 1 hero's chapel. We also don't have that. I think Snow Grandpa has brought some gifts. Draw a card gift. Has at least 25 prestige points. We will throw a great party. Do we burn some gold and throw a massive, awesome, snowy, in the clouds rave? Or do we draw a gift card? Or call, chat. Gifts! The best time to plan a party is the day before. That's absolutely true. A gift it is. Okay. We got a gift. Play this card to obtain 500 of a random mana category. Everybody loves Snow Grandpa's gifts. Chomp. Okay, fair enough. Alright, we've also got a Goonie Pig. Let's go. How much? Let's go anyway. Yes. Okay, it's green event. What do you want? Quick, you're scaring the cows. You notice many people in the village dressed in black, their faces betraying deep sadness. It seems a burial is taking place. I just want to make sure all is well. Wait until the end of the ceremony to perform a necromantic ritual. Could have some consequences later on. You think? But, like, we do need the... Look, we can afford to drop in... What's a little bit of necromancy between friends? Look, you're all sad that a well-respected member of the village is dead. Wouldn't you be happy if they weren't as dead suddenly? Look, it's not going to hurt. And besides, I need the mana, so... Ciao. Minus 17.5. It's going to take us a while to get that one back. Yeah, everyone loves the skeleton ventriloquist show. That'll raise people's spirits, guaranteed. Right, now we can buy 2 cards, which is going to be useful for us. Right, Arcane deck first. The interdimensional room, that's always good. A counselor's office. Students may gain access to an extra choice of future when graduating if they've spent some time with a career counselor. Or a window to another world. Active students in this room slightly improve their portal magic skills. Free magic is almost always worth taking. However, see, this will passively increase their skills. This will actively increase it. But this one will have a far-reaching effect. Hey, oh, Twisty One, thank you ever so much for the 9 months, mate. What do you mean that's not how you raise spirits? That's fantastic, Nox Lumion. Oh, my lord, can I actually read? Nox Lumin. I'm running a school. My goodness. These are actually tough choices because all of these cards are good. These are really tough choices. Having a window to another world is fantastic just because of passive increase in a skill. Having a counselor's office, though, gives us better graduations. It has to be the counselor's office, in my opinion. Has to be. Also, this is one of the only ways for me to get up onto this level, so I kind of need it. Right, who are we getting? Pedagogy excellent, pedagogy good, lawful good, corpor sano, slows the growth rate of needs. Not many people are going to be under the king's protection. Pretentious, comical, ancient wisdom, elder, greedy. I'm actually going to go for you for under the king's protection because you won't teach that often. So ancient wisdom isn't as useful. You don't increase any particular skill. So getting this instead, so just as long as someone has come to talk with you, will increase standing with the king. And you will be Leafy Poo. There you go. If we can clear Leafy Poo's name off the list. Right, next we're going to go for a shadow deck that we bought and paid for by upsetting the peasants. When a student is at least level 2 in Necromancy, they receive a Necro Staff. They now produce 30% more shadow mana. Made from the dead student's skull. Recycling. It's good for the planet. See? Everyone who's saying that we're evil, we recycle. We can't be the bad guys if we recycle. I don't need another Assassin's Arena, unless... but no, Evil Banner. Active characters in this room improve your reputation with the Lord of Evil. I will almost always select something which passively increases my standing with any of the factions. Because that means I don't need to use my Goonie Pigs to go talk with them as much. Arcane deck. Heatbox from the future. Hunger decreases for active characters in this room. A white box with an opening in the front. You put food in, and a few minutes later, a bell rings and the food is hot. It works like magic, which is actually not that surprising in this school. The Power Tiara. When a student is at least level 3, In Portal Magic, they receive a power tiara, making it so learning arcane magic also generates mana in other random types of magic, up to 25% of arcane magic gain. That's actually kind of ridiculously good. Also, Lindsay, thank you ever so much for the cheer. That's super kind of you. Diolch yn fawr. Mass-produced with a small fragment of a dark mage's soul inside, just to give it that little je ne sais quoi. Or the gazebo. Allows a character to admire the landscape, which reduces boredom and improves sanity. This elegant feature also generates prestige. Now this one can only be entered from the right. Cannot be entered from below. Sadly, there is literally nowhere I could place it. But it is good. Boredom and sanity, because it's not student, it is character. So I could pick this up in hopes that I can use it later, or just go with the heat box from the future and reduce people's hunger. Oh, can they flip? Oh, Long Game Hunter, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Kum Dum Tum. I mean, the gazebo would help with both student and teacher, which is useful. But I think I'm going to go for the power tiara and build for the future. And then another card straight away. Okay, we can get a fairy dragon. New students have a higher chance of being non-humans of any type. This is huge. Magical hat. Active teachers in this room have a chance of improving their pedagogy. Also huge to put into a teacher's, like a staff room. Then finally, the interdimensional room. Increases their portal magic skills specifically. Considering we just picked up that tiara, annoyingly, they're all good. We've got a really big reason for the interdimensional room, but we also have a huge reason to get werewolves, deep folk, and elves, and vampires. Early on, I think if this was later, the interdimensional room would be the stronger choice, but this early on, I feel that the fairy dragon is a really powerful card, because we're going to bring on so many students with this card. So it's going to be the fairy dragon. And the fairy dragon is going to... the fairy dragon is going to be over here. Don't.
Yeah.
Look, it beats its wings. It has a look at us. Ah, cute. World is wonderful from the point of view of a fairy dragon. Right. Boop the snoot. I shall boop it. Boop. It's clearly the weirdest of the dragons. Its chant cannot be heard by the human ear. Oh no. Tax collector. It's time to create specific specific teaching goals. It's just the tax collector person who's talking to us about it. We should put a curriculum together so our students end up with the great futures. What curriculum would you like to create? Gardener, perfumer, or portal master? It's really pushing us in the direction of portal magic, isn't it? We've been offered the portal training room twice. We've got a tiara for portal magic. It really wants us to go down the portal master route. It is time to think with portals. To train students with this future, we need to just focus on druidism, elementalism and potions, or just portal magic. Well, we're going to go with the portal master, though we don't actually have anywhere that does this yet, which is kind of painful, but I guess we can just focus on it. Time to never see the interdimensional portal room again. Yeah, at least this one I will be able to get done. What do portal masters do? Can I bring that up? No, I can't. I don't remember if that's a good future or not. Oh well. Portal matter it is. We're just going to have to hope that they don't try to open up a portal on the moon or something silly. Or, you know, a rogue planetoid trailing a spectral white tail that occasionally rains down on the planet as it passes through said tail. Silvery worms cascading down, devouring everything organic. Good times. Right. Ambitious, well-behaved, good. Ambitious has better chance to obtain the most beneficial futures after their curriculum. Ambitious people will always... Okay, so when it comes to your future, if you're building towards the specific curriculum future, you will always get that. If they qualify for it, you will always be offered that one first. Always. But outside of that, ambitious is amazing to have. Let's get you in there. Orphan, well-behaved worker, and well-behaved bully. How does that work? Diligent alchemy apprentice worker, antisocial slow. Probably give higher chance for portals to be positive. Maybe. The Merchants Guild is interested in your new university. We might even be willing to support you financially if you make sure to invest in your university. If you make sure investing in your university is profitable. For this, your goal will be to collect 10,000 gold pieces. Oh. We do not care for your money, for our cause is nobler than that. I would get a new one. I don't think I've ever done the Merchant Guild quest before, but that sounds really hard to hold off on. Malfoy was a well-behaved bully. Sucks up to the teachers, but is mean to, out of this... Oh, okay, that kind of makes sense, yeah. I don't think I've ever done this one, so we could take it. What do you think, chat? Is our goal to make money? 10k over the whole game or 10k at once? That's actually a good point. I don't know. Because sitting on 10k is a lot harder to do than just 10k in total. Does anyone happen to know? It's similar to the mana goals. You just have to make that much over the level. Okay, well then, sure. We'll go for it. Because it starts us off with a bunch. Which is absolutely grand. Well, we now know that we need money, we need to increase the Sphinx's relationship, and we need portal magic. So, we can now make a new house. Let's go ahead and do that. Courageous. Jack of all trades, learns all the first levels of magic discipline faster. Well-behaved. The student misbehaves half as much. Popular. Doubles prestige gain or loss at the end of the student studies. Light sleeper and athletic. Well, popular would make for a good finishing class. Same as drugging them, but less costly. Wow. They're not bad at anything, but they're not good either. Jack of all trades on a finisher level isn't great. Tiredness lowers 30% faster. No, I think maybe popular and just well-behaved. The student misbehaves half as much. Again, it's kind of a non-specific class, this. I would want one that was very specific for arcane. I'm going to push for arcane in both of my classes, but for now we're just going to do this one right now. There we go. So this one will be it'll be the finisher class. So when someone has only got 1 year left before they graduate, we're going to want to try, move them over into this class. We're also going to want what does the other class look like? I think that one was it was like a crenellation sort of thing. So we'll go with this. We'll have... No, we want this colour. Something... grey, I think. Yeah, grey. And then white. but it'll be a little bit blue. And then we want a nice icon to kind of be the end of... Yeah, that actually works really well. Want maybe to make this purple. Dark purple, maybe? Actually, maybe Sands of Time, so we'll go with a sort of yellowish look. There we go. That works. Hey, Rizel, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. We are doing magic stuffs. We're making a finisher class currently. But welcome in, raiders. If anyone is unfamiliar with Spellcaster University, raise your hand in chat and I'll give you a quick brief on what the game is. I said, very good here. How's your night going? Very, very nice. Thank you very much for asking. And thank you very much for the 36 months. What were you playing? Hello, Wanderer. You're playing Clanfolk. Oh, fantastic. How's your clan going? Also, let's get a shout out for you in chat. Go. If anyone in chat right now is not familiar with Rizel, then do consider checking out that link at the top of chat right now to drop a follow. Fantastic content creator, often playing cozy games. Very, very easy to listen to voice. Very comfy streamer. Very well, we're in summer year 3 and I'm managing to expand rapidly. Oh, that's fantastic. Not too rapidly, I hope, because quite a few of my Clanfolk playthroughs have ended because I felt a little bit overconfident and expanded slightly too fast. Hello, Aavak. Hope the day is treating you well and kindly. It is. Thank you very much for asking. Same to you, Wanderer. You'll learn come winter, yeah. Well, usually I haven't lost people to winter, but I'll often lose animals to overconfidence in winter. But we need to know what the name of this house. This will be the Anubis house. There we are. Dunk. Done and done. We'll click that through. Okay, so I need to go through now and actually have a look at the classes. Students. I also want to prioritize Arcana for both of our houses, really. Now, if we have a quick look at the students, we can see which year they're in. Quite a few. Ooh, you're 2 of 2. You've learnt exactly one spell, Retribution magic. You've got a fun teacher, blah, 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 chosen by the light, athletic. Well, you're going to move down. We've now actually... Oh, actually, that was you, isn't it? Going to slide you down in there. You can have a nice grey robe. Actually, I can change the robes still, but I think that works, honestly, for a finisher house. Let's go through them all one by one. 2 of 2 over here. You've picked up 1 level, and that is in Elementalism. Let's slide you down. So now they're going to pick up the Passionate. Oh, sorry, the Popular. They don't have Passionate, sadly. So we... I think... No, actually, Passionate was the one that gives better level 4 and 5 spells. We need them to talk with the Counselor. It's Ambitious is a good... Ambitious Popular is an amazing double up. Sadly, we don't have that. If that shows up, then I will just swap this out to a different, like, generic house if I have to. Hopefully we won't have to, though. Getting the right houses and building them with a mind to what purpose they're going to serve is a huge part of this game. You have not learned any skill. Light magic class has killed any spark of joy within me. I sent a letter to my family to let them know I'm alright. I stole a bit of food from the refectory to eat during the night. Ah, it's nice to rest a bit. I've been carving rooms all day. I can't feel my wrist. What a topsy-turvy ride you're having at school. Let's see who else is in their last year. You are. You have got no levels in anything. That's very, very worrisome. Let's pop you down there. Maybe I should have gone with Jack of all trades. Made sure that they get at least a level in something. I was perhaps being a bit optimistic, assuming that they would have levels in everything by this point. Let's see, is anyone else almost ready to switch over? No, it doesn't look like we've got any other people due to graduate this year. No. Okay, it's good enough. Yeah, light magic has killed any sense of joy in me. That mood right there. Super mood. But how many people are in your clan? How many clan members? And how many workers do you have in your clan, Rysel? Are you aiming for a certain balance between them, or do you just pick people up as and when you need? You typically have a hauling day at the end of each season. Wow, what a great idea. I may or may not steal that one, unashamedly so. Right, the light deck. Let's have a look. Flower Crown. When a student is at least level 3 in Herbalism and level 1 in Sacred Magic, they get a Flower Crown. They are now unaffected by boredom. Bright Staff Refectory. Fantastic. Or Eternity Phase. New students have a higher chance of being elves. I mean, that's good, but this is better. Allows 7 staff members to lower hunger, tiredness, and boredom while healing and increasing sanity. After a good meal, their hunger grows slower. This is amazeballs. Basically allows us teachers to not leave the school. Easily one of the best cards in the game. Easily. It does, however, not have an up. So it has to be left-right. So either one of these, but we've still got an up from these ones. So I'm going to pop the Staff Refractory in the middle there so peeps can get to it. At that point, I kind of want to reserve this spot for another rune scriptorum so that I can bump up the efficiency of this entire row. Remind me, chat, we don't want to put anything else here but a rune scriptorum. Aavak, I started with an adult and a child who are now both married with a kiddo, but I have 10 workers helping this year. My lord. The wages must be absolutely bonkers for them. How are you keeping up with it? Right, standard deck. Time for us to grab a new one. A school coat of arms. Active characters in the same room generate a bit of prestige. Or an arcane room. Yes! Portal room. Or a shadow. Why do you tease me? No, we need the arcane room. Because right now we've got an elementalist dojo. We've got a specialist room, basically. It only teaches elementalism. But this will teach all 3 just slowly. This is absolutely essential for us. This is where you come to listen to extraordinarily long theoretical speeches on temporal relativity, parallel universes, and other dimensions. I'm sure it will be thrilling. I can pop that down here straight away. And kind of build over this room. Or I can pop it over here. Let's pop it there. Right, we need a name. Fun, round belly, pedagogy is appropriate, pedagogy is good. Neutral, evil. We've got a lot of evil people in this school, I'm noticing. It's a little bit worrisome. Poser, boredom grows 20% faster for all characters in the room. Slows the growth rate of needs by 20%, which is an interesting one. Steadfast, pretentious. Erudite, increases the learning rate of their students by 10%. Fun, students as teacher get bored half as fast. We will go with Logan. Oh, no! Damn it! Once again, I tried to click on you correctly. Is there a way that I can go in here and change your name? Ah, so annoying. Can I? Ah, annoying. Oh well. Guess we're not naming Jaxro after Logan after Jaxro. Sorry, Jaxro. Next one up for you. Sorry. Someone's popping in to talk with the career counselor. I love that the career counselor has a crystal ball. That's fantastic. I love it. Kingdom +1 reputation. Increasing our prestige bit by bit. Wow. Look at that swagger. That could have been you, Jaxaro. Right, student applications remaining. 2. Let's have a look. Worker, athletic, voracious. Well, you're going to be popping in here for now. Anubis is for later. Ooh, we've got a werewolf. Okay, so werewolf. Werewolves hit twice as hard, recover health over time, and intimidate other students, which reduces their need to misbehave. They are immune to aberrations. Bully. Okay. Chosen by the light, and well, chosen by the light, obviously, going to the Cinder Dragon house. Dear future client, I heard your establishment is suffering from significant sanity woes. Let me offer you a few different options you might find useful. I'll take the long cleaning session with janitor formula. I'll take the void cleaning formula. I'll take the organic formula, the one with drooler. No thanks, I like my school as it is. Drooler is a pet that will wander around cleaning rooms as it goes. The void cleaning formula is a potion. And the janitor is actually an important card and will actively go around cleaning rooms. So we're totally going to take that one. Right, so supplies janitor who cleans walls vandalized by students and improves the room's efficiency. The janitor is linked to shadow magic because you need a seriously dark temper to scare off students. Where are we going to place this? Guess I could put it over there. I could also put it in the middle here, and I think I will, because they'll find it easier to move around. Okay. Right, who's gonna... Jack's around. You missed out on Chadison, and you're either gonna get creepy old janitor, or bowl full of Jenny janitor. I don't know how you're going to feel about this swap, but it is what it is. I feel scammed. Bruce and Mark. Under the King's Protection is quite a good one, though. I mean, I don't know how this would affect anything. That you don't have a class. And a slow janitor really doesn't help, but the King's Protection is particularly nice. But you don't teach. So I guess this would trigger when you're cleaning, but you're unionized. Lawful good. We need to balance out because we've got too many evil people. There you go, Jaxero. Welcome. I don't think it will boost students while passing. I don't believe so. Right, we need to go out. Oh, actually, how much nature matter? We don't have enough, but we're going to go here because we really need to improve. Yeah, we kind of made them upset. What do you want? Quick, you're scaring the cows. Also, you're evil. The flooding of a nearby river has taken the farm in its wake, and the farmers are hard at work rebuilding. Ah, we came with a fertility potion for your animals. Take it free of charge. You kind of need that. The guild's adventurers are rich. You should ask them for financial help. We could ask the orcs for help. They're quite strong. We'll just spend the nature mana. There you go. That will just about have replenished almost the whole thing of, like, you know, raising that dead person that they were burying. It was important, chat. Come on. Goodbye, Goonie Pig. I would argue janitors are great at teaching students a lesson. That's actually kind of true. You raise a valid point. Right. A bit slow. Diligent. Generates 10% more mana while studying. That's very nice. Allergic to crustaceans, though. Child of nature. Okay. Very nice. Let's get you over there. We only had one person this year. Hello. Did you know the neighbouring school gives scholarships to their best students? What about you? Well, no. We don't do that. Of course we have scholarships. I wish I had money. Kingdom takes care of the students who need it. Yes, we offer special scholarships to further the education of lycanthrope students and help them integrate. How I wish I had money before I clicked on this card. Poop. It's my own fault. I know to hold on to money for parents, because parents always cost me money somehow. Arcane deck. Okay, now. Got the interdimensional room. We need portal magic. Kind of a no-brainer. We don't need an elemental dojo. Temporal magic is an important one because if you can upgrade this room enough, studying in it causes... It's like the time turner sort of thing. The students can basically add extra years on to how long they're going to be in the school before they graduate. So you can end up with students who've spent 10 years studying, which is on Marathon, one of the main ways you're going to get people who've got high enough skills to get the really good futures. But right now we need the interdimensional portal room, so that's the one we're going for. Sure, let's just double up and make this really tall. I don't want it there, really, because then I could build the gazebo, but it's not on the cards for us right now, so plomp. Notice we don't get a teacher with this one. Teacher unions forbid work in such a horrible room, so students are in there alone. I love this game so much. The Abyssal Portal. Students learn a bit of demonology by studying in here. Such a good room. So that was actually really, really good for us. Is there a good luck sign on the room's door? No, but it's kind of got a lot of Escher going on in here. Whee! Okay. Iris, child of nature, well behaved, normal, miserable there though. Go ahead. Oh! Thanks to their pitiful magic skills, you had one in elementalism. You were popular too, so double prestige gain, which also means double loss, I think. But it increases the peasant reputation, so I guess. Okay, thanks to their crafting, Benedict Chippewas becomes a stone cutter. So you got runes of level 1, 30 alchemy mana, 20 gold, that's not too bad. I'm not going to re-roll it, because you've got a 4% chance of being dead. You did have some in runes. You were double well-behaved. Wow. Except. And then the peasant, 92%. You've got a 7% chance of being dead, mind you, so that's quite nasty. Oh my... Really? No, we're re-rolling this one. Guy, don't let me down. Stonecutter, I'll accept it. I would have preferred a village guardian or a village mage, but I will accept this one. You had 2 in runes, 1 in retribution. Ah! The Solstice Ball. The Solstice Ball is around the corner. This is a good opportunity to forget the war. What are you preparing? Here's some money to set up the ball. We have no money to hold the ball. Get back to studying. We'll have a huge feast. Let's set up a large stone circle to dance. All clothed, because I know what you students are like. We'll get a refractory. Right, pause up there. So we can have 2 refractories, but this one isn't really being used that much anyway. And if I can build it up a little bit, I'll increase it allows 10 students to eat. I could spread it around. That is one other thing you can do, is you can kind of have them dotted around the place just to allow students to not have to walk as far. But I would rather level it up. And you know, it's got a nice trim now. The seats have actually got some padding on them, and we've even got tablecloths. That's right, very fancy. The efficiency has gotten a little bit better as well. The Lord of Evil is on their way. Right. Potion Workshop, Infirmary, Alchemical Shoulder Pads. When a student is at least level 4 in potions, they receive Alchemical Shoulder Pads, which grant a random potion when the student gets a diploma. No. Potions Workshop, though. It's often said the potion teachers are embittered souls. By the smell of the room, you'll understand why. If a student loses a limb, this is where it gets reattached. Now, actually getting an infirmary will allow us to correct aberrations, so it is kind of an important one to get. We'll pick up the infirmary. Can't put it next to the janitor, sadly. You have an exit out that way, so I don't need to worry about it. I will place it over here. Thunk. Right. Okay, so we've got an inspiring nurse, mediocre pedagogy, mediocre chaotic evil nurse. Let's not have a chaotic evil nurse. Hey. Let's be kind. Mind, you know, chaotic evil nurse with Hawkeye does make people misbehave less. And also generates mana points. Well, I mean, this doesn't generate mana points, so not necessary. I mean, going to the infirmary and losing a random negative trait is kind of amazing, so sure. Amalric. Oh, I'm not typing. There we are. Welcome, Amalric. Right, let's go. Actually, have I got enough? Yes, I do. Good. Let's go. Notice that we're actually starting to gain reputation with quite a few people. The king is almost in the right spot. Let's focus on the peasants. We really do need the peasants to get up there, and lowering the teacher salaries would be very nice. Yes. We came with fertility potions. You can indeed see a few big pink animals, their tiny corkscrew tails pinging left and right as they run away. Did they mistake pigs for cows? We're really going to have to explain about the cows. That's a very expensive card. Let's go ahead with fertility potions. At this point now, oh, sorry, we need one more visit, and then teacher salaries drop by 30%. On that note, let's go through and have a quick check of all our students, see if anyone needs to be shunted down. Doesn't look like so far. Oh, you do. You've got 1 in potions. I'm a little bit concerned for you. You've got 1 in runes. Otherwise, not too bad. Okay. Damn it, the parents are back and I've got no money. Because I just had to spend it all. Why? Jack of all trades, shifty. Not the best. Go ahead, chosen by the light. And I can't do anything. I literally just have to tank it. Because I can't stop it from triggering. Hello, did you know the neighbouring school gives college? Shut up about the neighbouring school, I don't care. My lord. Lord of Evil is getting happy because I've got so many kids in there eating. Is the like our werewolves is wagging their tail? My goodness. I love it. Yeah, dropping the salaries cost though will be amazing. Popular, gourmand, allergic to crustaceans. Everyone into that house. Honestly, I'm starting to think that we kind of need to adjust the entry fee. I could bump it up. I'll attract slightly fewer people. I could charge them for using the dormitories. No, that doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't help me. No, for now. We'll keep going until I've got a lot of prestige, and then I can do that safely.